So we started Adrienne on solids at 6 months old, and we started her with lunch at first, and then we would add dinner, then I added breakfast. So every time we added a new meal, her feedings went down. They went down. So by the time she was 12 months old, she was eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she would nurse like 2 to 4 times a day. So when she became a toddler, when she started walking and everything, it started being less. She would only nurse maybe when she was sleepy or if she was uncomfortable, like crying or something. So nursing a toddler, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of awkward sometimes. Her doctor wanted me to stop nursing her and wanted her to be on cow's milk really bad for some reason. I don't know. But I wasn't too into getting her on cow's milk. That wasn't important to me. But only for the vitamin D nutrients. So she was on some supplements or whatever, some vitamin drops, vitamin D drops. She, as a toddler, she would walk around and she would know when she wanted to nurse. She would go down my shirt or pull up my shirt. And so that's kind of awkward sometimes, especially if you're in public and you see a baby going down his mom's shirt or her mom's shirt or whatever. So people would ask me all the time, is she still nursing? And I would get really annoying because some people in other countries nurse their kids till they're like 3, which I wouldn't do, but that's what they do. It's normal to them. But here in America, it's not as normal. So when I weaned her, it was really hard for me. I felt like I was like alone. It was a weird feeling. It was really, because I nursed her for 18 months. So it was like really weird for her not nursing every day. And I cried. I did cry a lot. I cried like for a week straight. And I just felt bad because she liked to nurse a lot. And I just felt bad. And even today, she is still attached to me. And she'll still say, hi, boobie, or bye, boobie. It's kind of weird, but I guess she thinks it's like her comfort still. Because that's what she would do when she was older nursing. It was all for comfort. It wasn't really for eating, because she was eating food, regular food. So like I said, it was like breastfeeding gave us a really good bond, and the bond is like something that is unexplainable. I'm not saying that you wouldn't get that bond formula feeding, but it's a really nice bond, and we still have that bond today, and I just can't wait to have the bond with the new baby, like I have with Adrienne. I just wanted to add too how I weaned Adri was she was not eating that, she was not nursing that much stuff. She was nursing probably like two to four times a day, usually in the mornings and at night, and that was really it. I mean, maybe during the day when she wanted to take a nap. So since it was so low, I went from the 2 to the 4. I went from the 4 to 2 one day, and then the next day she didn't even think about nursing. I made sure that she was eating so she wouldn't even think about it, and so I didn't have any issues with engorgement because it was very gradual. So I want to give my advice on breastfeeding, or if you're just trying to decide to breastfeed, is don't feel pressured by people to tell you that you should or you have to breastfeed, or that you shouldn't breastfeed, or that you shouldn't use formula. It is a personal choice for you and your family and your child. It was an easy choice for me because I stay at home with Adri. I quit my job. I was a chemist, and I quit my job to stay home and have kids, and then I'm going to go back to work. So it was easy for me to breastfeed. I don't like pumping, so it probably wouldn't have worked out if I was working because I don't like to pump. I was interested in the benefits for the baby and for me. I went on a website, I think Baby Center, and the benefits they have, I wrote them down. It builds the baby's immune system and protects against illnesses like the flu, colds, allergies. Research says it protects against obesity, SIDS, which is probably because you're breastfeeding your baby all through the night, really. some cancers. It boosts intelligence, and children develop healthy attachments, and then they say as toddlers that they're more independent. And it also reduces stress for the mother and postpartum, and it helps you lose weight, which all those things happen with me. My stomach went down quickly. After 4 weeks postpartum, I was back in my regular clothes, and then right before I got pregnant, I was like smaller than I was before I got pregnant with Adri. So breastfeeding really took off a lot of weight off of me. What else? I'm hoping to breastfeed the new baby for at least a year. If she wants to continue, hopefully, what I did with Adria is I said, okay, I'm going to breastfeed for 8 weeks, and then I got to 8 weeks. Okay, I'm going to breastfeed for 3 months. I got to 3 months, and I just kept on setting goals, and that's what I'm going to do this time. So what else? I personally would have been guilty if I couldn't breastfeed, but that does not mean that you have to do. This is, like I said, it's a personal choice. It's not easy. It's very challenging, especially in the beginning. It's natural, but it's challenging. You have to be committed to breastfeeding. You have to be passionate about it. It has to be something that you want to do, and it is very beneficial. But it is like a lifestyle change. Just to say it just like that. It's plain and simple. It's a lifestyle change. And I just want to say good luck to everyone if you're